Hello. Ah. There we go. All right, let me do it. Game audio. I guess that's okay. All right. Greetings, fellow travelers. It is I, Traveler TheDomotaku.
It's really boring.
What's up, Lynette? We will be doing the Archon quest today because many days do we have left, actually? I'm quite curious. That's the wrong key. This one. 2 days! There's 2 days left until the version update with Navia. And I would like to have completed the Archon story for Fontiane before that happens, because it looks like this patch is, not too heavily story important. So we're going to continue off where we left off in Act 4. Which is currently navigating to it, right? Yes. So yeah, I am currently out and about. I'm not in the prison. So let me go back into the prison. So what happened last time? Yeah. So previously on Genshin Impact, we were in the prison trying to find out the whereabouts of and status of Child / Tartaglia, and through a lot of investigation and means, we found out that he was kind of investigating the pipes, and he kind of went MIA. And after that, now we know where he went. I guess we're about to go meet up with Lynette and Linny, gather some information or like trade information, and then I guess work out a plan to go find him or rescue him. The means. Let me go change my team real quick. Where's my prison team? Wherever I had MC at. I think it was this team, honestly. Pretty sure I just switched out Yelan. Yeah, I pretty much did. Alright. Alright. So, we woke up and we're investigating the prison. Where? A lot of places to investigate, but it looks like the closest one is that one. Is the game audio loud enough? Oh, okay, well, cutscene, my bad.
Hey, you over there?
What? Who, me?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
Holy shit, I am a master at that stuff. Even people down here play that game?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
Dude, we need a better acronym for this TCG game, because whenever I try to think man, I feel like really playing some GITCG. Is that a good acronym? I don't know. Genius Invocation. That's better, at least. You can just say that. No thanks, bro. We're busy at the moment. Even though I'd like to play a match and defeat you with my Hu Tao deck.
All right. No pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Paimon, card games are another means of fighting each other.
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? It's all the same in my eyes.
Yes, sir. This guy is spoken like a true card gamer.
There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Wow, friendly guy. We want to chat with us for a moment?
Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
Wow, nice to edge him on, Paimon.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Oh yeah, we have.
Then did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
I didn't know that.
There are two guys who are always skulking around in the corners of corridors gossiping. The bigger guy is Quisto, and the skinny one is Lavaroon. People call them the Bombshell Bros.
Is that a reference? Is that a reference?
I never really found their gossip very mind-blowing. And it's pretty much just the same stuff that I hear about when I'm at work every day. If you're interested, you can go talk with them. They tend to talk a lot of nonsense, but they aren't exactly bad.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing.
Give me the juicy bit, bro. Give me the deets.
Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
I did not know that.
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though.
I did not know that. Oh, interesting. It kind of makes sense, though, considering he would have been here before, and then he tried to make the living conditions way better, so I could see that.
To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that.
Yeah, I respect it, yeah. Do you, by the way, do you happen to know anything about a forbidden zone?
A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
Oh, here and there.
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
I respect that. I respect that. Alright. See you later, card gamer. Alright, what else can we investigate? Looks like there's something over here in the cafeteria. That one's somewhere over there. Yeah. There's a lot of people over here.
There are some people talking over there. Let's listen in on the conversation.
Just eavesdrop on them. Oh yeah, perfect.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Oh, you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. We're marked for life.
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
What kind of filthy bilge water you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that.
Damn.
Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
So I was about to walk in right now.
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you? It's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
Oh my gosh, I'm having an epiphany. It's like, why do these terms sound familiar? And I was like, oh my goodness, this is freaking Star Rail and Eurillo 6. It's the Battle of Bog in the Underworld. I was like, why do these... This sounds like a talk I've heard of before. I was like, yeah, Star Rail, yeah. I think you're right.
That's true.
Okay. People don't like it up there. I feel it. I understand that. There's a lot of employees here for a so-called prison. I mean, this place just like is not what I had in mind. It's mind-blowing.
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
Hi, we're new here.
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
Oh, thanks. You guys are really nice.
You hear that, Quisto? We're nice.
Oh wait, these are the bros. These are the Smash Bros.
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Oh, you do?
Really? Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
Yeah, it's a little mistake.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry, we're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
Okay, bro.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
No, you don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Oh, my Archon, I'd love to know. Please tell me.
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy of it.
What's that?
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Oh, we ate the most incredible welfare meals recently.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Are you feeding us the crap-ass meat, bro?
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be a professional chef.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school.
Damn.
Not enough about that.
Wait, that's an extra line, but okay.
Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
Huh? Did Laverine just wink at me? It seems he's saying, don't be upset, he's a good fellow.
Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them.
This is fucking Gorilla 6.
You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks, even better treatment in the infirmary.
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
Oh, is it the Melusine admirer?
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontiane Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
I must observe and study the Melusines.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Ah, interesting. According to Quistot, a person named Jiryu frequents the infirmary. I should take note of that.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
Lorvine, huh?
Wait a second. You don't think?
Do you think could it be that They're secretly meeting there to go on dates? Ah, but it's really hard to imagine.
These guys got a bombshell imagination.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Juria to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
So Jiryu had a conversation with a girl named Lorvine who also frequents the infirmary. I'll remember that too. Thanks.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone.
Thanks,
and
bros.
it's about time for us to go meet Linny.
Go
According to
to
the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
production zone. I will take my own personal elevator down. I should have really took him the freaking elevator. A lot of mechas here. Hold up. Alright. So, I was quite surprised how they really just cut Act 3 and then like immediately in Act 4 now. You know, we didn't really resolve anything that much, so I'm quite curious to see how this progresses. Oh, hey, there you are. What the heck? What are you doing, bro? What you looking at?
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
A little something, yeah.
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo, you have my full and undivided attention.
Alright, here's what we found out.
I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact whereabouts. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
Alright, we need Fremine because the entrance or the pipe that Child went in was freaking submerged in water. We need a diver. The most important thing right now is to catch up to him.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills to chase after him.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
We haven't seen him at all this entire time.
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later.
Please do. Counting on
It's
you.
the least I can do. We're all in this together, so it's only fair for us to fulfill our end of the bargain.
All in this? No.
Honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
Collecting information has always been our strong point.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hands. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too.
Alright.
Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with.
What's that?
Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare for his diving mission. So, you are the only ones we can count on.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull it off. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs.
Infirmary?
You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. You've already met the head nurse, so she'll be less suspicious of you. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, and pass those on to me alongside anything else you're able to discover. But also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first.
Okay, I'll give it my best shot.
My apologies, I just started rambling out of habit. It was almost as if I was talking to my younger brother.
But that's not a bad thing, right?
What if I'm the older brother, bro, huh?
All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish our prep.
Let's go our separate ways for now then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9 days.
9 days?
Stay safe.
Bruh. I want out.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek.
Oh, perfect. Paimon's good for this. Just fly around.
There seem to be several people inside.
Let's try to eavesdrop on them first.
Right. I feel like
Who in the hell?
It's not impossible.
Oh. It's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Let's go as soon as you're ready.
Alright. Yeah, we drank a freaking potion, throw up. Ew.
Someone, please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Hello.
What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Could it be poison?
That's too much. That's too much shit.
Let me take a look. Please lie down over here.
My stomach hurts.
Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
Bro, you're small as heck. Okay.
You can do it, traveler.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you.
Sejun has taken out a few instruments and begun to do her checkup. I hope I'm not so healthy that she gets suspicious.
I see now. My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way. Eh? Oh, that's good. But I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath.
Sejun using her hands to palpitate different areas of my abdomen. Seems like using an elemental energy too. Her expression's growing more and more relaxed.
Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here?
It's not too bad.
And here?
Okay, that hurt a little.
Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. How strange.
Oh no, is my acting a bit over the top?
What about here? Does this hurt?
No, not really. I can barely feel it.
Oh. I understand. So that's what it is.
What?
I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not anything more serious.
I'm dying, Paimon.
And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. why don't you take a rest here while I go get some medicine for you? Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm gone.
Maybe these two are just studying to be doctors. I don't know.
Very well.
And she hopped away just like that.
Whew, this infiltration mission is going much more smoothly than I imagined. Next, there are only 2 people left in the room. See, we can just call that woman Lorvine, so she has to be one of those frequent visitors to the infirmary I heard before. Would that mean the man next to her is Jiryu then?
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
Still not great. Ugh. I can't keep staring at her. It'll draw unwanted attention. That guy also seems to have noticed, and now he's looking in my direction too.
His stomach ache's really bad. He was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuin take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
Aren't you a patient too? Oh, wait, so the patient is not studying medicine.
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
I thought you guys were studying medicine.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her, you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now, please. Keep it civil at least.
These two seem to have gotten a pretty terrible relationship and only ran into each other because they came here to pick up their meds at the same time. But outside of the two of them, there's nothing suspicious inside the room. All the files on the table appear to be patient records, and while there's a box, I can't check it out right now. There also aren't that many furnishings on the wall, huh? There seems to be a movable hatch in the ground over there.
Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released someday, so there's no need to argue over silly things like this!
Yes, distract them, Paimon. Good job.
But...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Presence of a movable hatch isn't strange by itself, but perhaps it's my adventurous intuition speaking. But isn't it a bit strange that there's a movable hatch here of all places? Is it hiding something?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again anytime soon.
Jurier. Whoops, I pronounced that wrong. What's up, Claw? Welcome to the stream. We're continuing the Archon quest. We just pretty much started, I guess. We're investigating a place, but essentially we have to wait again. What's going on, man?
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place. See you later, everyone.
He just
Come on.
slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
Sure.
You really can't stand him, huh?
You leveling your supports in Genshin right now? Ooh, nice. You planning on any roles in the next coming update, or no, you just chilling? Did they tease who's coming out next? Oh, actually, you know what? They didn't tease is coming out next. Oh, what's up, Safia? Welcome to the stream. Just started. Lovers? That's what I thought initially, but like they seem to be freaking arguing all the time.
I mean, can you blame me? Look, who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him.
Maybe not, actually. You never know.
I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Seashween should be back soon, and I'm sure you'll feel better as soon as you've had some of her medicine.
You never know. Some people fight each other, enemies first, then become friends, right? Yeah, they do. Yeah, I kind of vibe it. I thought they were both trying to study medicine and learn from the doctor, but I guess not. Maybe just her.
No, it's nothing.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
I'm curious if she's gonna be in the next update. So I know we have Navia, and is it just Navia that's new actually? Yeah, it's just Navia that's new, right? Wow, that's actually kind of interesting. And then Chlorinde, and then you know we have this person here, little Sejuine, and also was it Chlorinde? There's a lot of potential for next update. We'll see. Solid Ruan Maid Guide and the Interior Islands dupes are crazy. Wait, really? I mean, she's a Harmony character, so it might be kind of busted. She used to buff a lot of the team.
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sejuine.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your bed rest.
Thank you, doctor. Stomach ache pill.
Miss Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
You're gonna be skipping. I want Black Swan, Sparkle, and more. Oh my goodness, brother. There's too much good shit next update for real, man. Ruan May is a definite must, and then thankfully Dr. L plus ratio is freaking free, so that whole period of his banner is just saving. And then did they say who's going first? So it's Black Swan and then Sparkle. Okay, I definitely want Sparkle. Black Swan I might have to compromise with if I see her abilities, but we'll see on that. E1 gives party 20% defense ignore. E2 gives a 40 attack percent party buff. My goodness. I have to spend money for the other characters. Bro, there's too much. There's too much going on in Star Rail, man. They're cooking too much.
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
Did they talk about that before we walked in? Why don't I remember?
Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight. You'll benefit from a good night's sleep.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
Thank you.
See ya!
Well, she seems nice.
I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double-check a few details.
I don't have a
if that's
name
all right
in this
with you.
game.
Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead.
Thank you, Paimon. Save me the talking.
So his primary symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else?
If Ruan Islands are true as they're crazy to get, they think people most will maybe get E1 because enemies are starting to get tanky. That could be a good play. E1 is a pretty okay thing. I think, have I pulled anyone E1? No, not really. All my limited characters are E0. Depends on the light code. Light code might be a different case, honestly. We'll see how that goes, because there are good options for Harmony too, but like you never know. It could be custom Ruan made.
That's it. Alright then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, his base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure he'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Please, make sure to stick to bland or less stimulating foods, and don't stay up too late at night.
Think Sejuani is slightly crazy? Yo, man. It's always the nurses, the good doctors that might have a secret side to them. You never know.
Got it. Paimon will hold the Traveler to that for sure.
I'm assuming she'll be next update after Navia. Sejuani's still looking at me. I should try to take a nap, like she said.
Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest.
Yay. I get sleep. The only one I got is Sela and Luocha. Oh, really? Nice. I haven't really considered a lot of Eidolons in Star
We've been to
Rail.
lots of places together. He may look a bit under the weather now, but he's actually super strong.
I mean, this is coming from the guy who has like freaking E3 Himiko or whatever. I get so much standard people, so it's all thing. Watch her not be a healer. There's no shot she's not a healer, bro. The one doctor in the game, and the hydro element is known to be all healers. Be like, nah, that'd be funny as hell, honestly.
So you're the best of companions. Well, don't worry, he'll recover soon.
They're both accidents. Are they both reruns? Unless you got like, well, Sela, you could have gotten it during the rerun, and then Luocha, that's he hasn't been rerun yet, so that's a new. You talking about like 2 in 1 multi? Because that's kind of impressive. Oh, I took a nap. Wow, holy moly. Ugh. Good morning.
How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but we never left.
Oh, thanks. Dude, these two are like the same height, bro. That's kind of funny. I feel a lot better. Thank you both.
Well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the meds regularly, and don't forget bland foods. Thank you, Miss Sijuin.
Sijuin. We'll see you in 4.3. Oh. Daily reset. Alright. Sela got 2 over in her first banner. Oh, wow. Nice. And got another Luocha at 3 pity. Damn, that's pretty nice. Luckily, there wasn't any 50-50 losses. So, while we were chilling on the bed over there, we somehow saw this over here. I don't know if that'll be a part of the story, but it looks like we're going back now. Sijuin. She has to be a Catalyst character, right? No, I don't see her wielding a sword or maybe a spear. But I feel like a Catalyst, honestly.
Seems like a lot of people have been coming down with an upset stomach lately. I'll need to address that.
Like this little pouch heart thing she has here could be the Catalyst. I don't know. Hydro confirmed. Man, I have not gotten any limited character early without hitting pity. I think mine. Well, Silverwolf I did get earlier than usual. I can't remember everyone else. Topaz I had to go through hell for that shit. I'm trying to think of who I went for before that. I think that was it. She in NPC jail? Not necessarily. We'll see. Because once was it the 4? I don't even know what update we're on right now in Genshin. I think we're on 4.2, and then 4.3 is this Tuesday. So I think like the day before or like the coming days before it, we'll get like the Twitter drip marketing posts of the next characters in the 4.4 update. I'm assuming it's her as the 4-star, and then the Electro girl. I'm pretty sure her name is Clorinde.
You really are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon half to death.
That's my guess. That's my take of it. I don't know if they're gonna show anyone else, but you know, the rest of the Fontiane cast is here. Navia is showing up. Are we missing anyone else? We have Riosley, we have New Livette. Yeah, she's like the last person in Fontaine. So yeah, that could be it. I'm placing my bet on it. You can watch this later, future Domo, and say that you were right all along. Did I say something I shouldn't have?
No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, go take my grilled fish and put down the Adeptus Temptation now.
Damn it, Paimon.
Paimon talked with Sijuin the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary?
Clorinde is not out yet. No, so I think out of every single person I've met in the story so far, Navia is coming out of next, and then Clorinde and Sijuin are last, or not out yet. So that's perfect update, you know. Water and Electro person sounds like a solid cooked banner, if you ask me. Are we really off track though? There are still a few weird things about this place. And Girl with the Rifle. That person's coming out during Navia's update, but she's a 4-star on the the second half banner. So the next characters we have is what's her name? I thought I called it Chlorine, but it's not Chlorine. It's Navia and her. I forget her name. Because technically I haven't met her in the story. I think she's like new. Oh, and Lorvine's and Jury's argument genuine, or were they just putting on a show? Paimon, hear me out. Let me cook.
Whoa, you really are super thorough. All those tiny little suspicious things that Paimon didn't even pick up on. We've got to give the info to Linny.
When I roll for that 4-star character, I'll probably try to roll on it's Yoimiya and Raiden, right? You know, as much as I love Yoimiya constellations, more Raiden ones would just make her OP because my Raiden's already constellation 2, so probably just go for that. If I somehow get spooked by something. Maybe I just pass the slip to busy Lynette as she happens to pass by. Her disguise is impeccable and she does not even look at you or change her expression. Or Booba sword. Wow, smooth. Fireworks or Booba sword? Honestly, it's like it's not even a contest at this point. It's an Archon.
Here's the day. Let's go meet up with Linny.
There's just no way. Like I'm sorry, Yoimiya. I love you, but like if you're pit up against Raiden, there's no way. Everyone will just pick Raiden. If they don't have them, then of course you can pick Yoimiya. They're both solid, but Raiden is just so good on any account, period. Raiden has 2 people. True.
Oh.
Indeed. What's up, Mastermind, Magician Man? Puppet and inner conscience, yes indeed.
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
I ran to your sister.
No, we just worked our shifts according to the schedule. Nothing weird happened.
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicions when you infiltrated the infirmary. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent. Fremine successfully left the grounds via the pipes 2 days ago, and as of last night, Lynette has also infiltrated the infirmary after faking an illness.
Is it that easy to just fake illness? I guess so. The puppet, the inner self. That's for the cultured artists. For honestly, I think when she came out, there was a lot of like material out there. Pretty good.
Wait, why is she getting involved as well?
Who, Lynette?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremine's help, you've already done more than enough. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person.
Someone did already, although barely the puppet gets lewd. She even has a lewd meme. Wait, what? Am I just like out of the loop on these things? Honestly, I've been seeing a lot of Genshin stuff lately. I think there was a huge boom, and I think it's slowed down, honestly. I don't know.
Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
I know the meme. Hold up. Yo, post this in the Discord. I gotta see this meme. Maybe I've seen it before, but maybe I just don't remember what it looks like. Is it her holding a book? I might have seen this. There's like this one artist that makes memes. I think if it's them, then maybe I might remember it. With Miko. Oh shoot, maybe I have seen it actually. Is her with a lightsaber? Oh, never mind. Okay, I don't think I've seen this then.
So that's what Lynette thinks.
Post the sauce.
Oh, Paimon hopes everything's going well for her.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to helping you.
Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremine returns. If everything went well, then she should be wrapping up her investigation right about now.
Do I have a Genshin memes in the Discord?
Is now really a good time to go over?
Lynette's kidnapped now? No, she's in the infirmary.
According to my observations, Sigewinne always spends around half an hour away from the infirmary right before lunch. Lynette knows this as well, so this should be a good time to meet up with her.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too.
Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Alright, bro.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
Alright, bro. Sure, man. Oh, well, they teleported me right in front of the place. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Blood siblings? Not in this anime. I mean, in this anime, yes, they are probably, but in the online world.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
That?
Strange. Lynette?
As expected, Sijwin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
She had found the lead and followed it?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. We agreed that if she were to make changes on the fly, she'd find a way to let me know. Unless...
Let's see if there are any clues around here. We can look while we wait for her. Who knows? Maybe she'll be back soon.
Okay.
Lynette. Don't disappear on me. I have you C6. What kind of clues we got here?
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like medical records. Advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijwin would be interested in these kinds of things? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it because she's a Melazine? Or does she have a need to understand her patient's emotional state?
I think it's the Melazine part, bro.
Seems quite normal to me. These are skills that would come in handy for a nurse from time to time.
Oh, that too. Okay. Where's the third clue? Door. It's the bed I was using.
None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right? You said she was pretending to be sick.
Wait, you just made a Discord account, Claude? Wait, you're telling me you weren't in the Discord all this time, bro? My man. I think the link is in the description. You want to join in. And it should... Hopefully it still works, the link. Oh, yeah, my man. There you are. Welcome, bro.
She would have said her migraine was having a particularly bad flare-up. Generally speaking, the head nurse would then ask her to lie down and rest while she left to retrieve the medication.
But this bed is still unmade.
Which means either the head nurse didn't return the entire time from when Lynette laid down up until she left the bed, or the nurse intentionally left it this way.
Oh, no, that's not a good sign. Lenny, calm down. Lenny, man. You gonna post the meme there? Nice. Alright, let's check the trap door.
Ah, this is it! We saw it before!
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well.
Lenny leans down to get a close look on the movable hatch, starts tapping
The
on
space
it.
behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. There's probably a mechanism around here somewhere. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for sure. Let's look around here for some more clues. Don't panic, just take another look.
Yeah, man, don't panic, bro. Look on Lenny's face. He's definitely beginning to panic. Don't panic. Probably said that subconsciously, more for himself than anything else. Siblings! You know, we are also the brother.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here!
A slip of paper.
What?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
This is...
Is that all?
Is there anything in the back?
The back. This is...
Show me! Now!
Well, say, bro. What happened?
That look on your face. Paimon's reading it now. Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
What?
No. Could she have... Is she already...
Writhsley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But why? We didn't run into any trouble last time, and he also never reached out to us since.
Why would he choose to act during our second infiltration attempt instead of the first?
Yes, that is a crucial question. Writhsley, he doesn't do anything without a clear goal or reason. So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning. You're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulet, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though.
Why did he go after Lynette, though?
I'd like to know that, too. Why did he only go after her? Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm.
Bro.
This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different now.
Bro. Calm down, bro.
Wait, you're right. Wait.
It's a trap.
But that means...
It's a trap.
The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds... Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
I get it now. He'll deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around the guards and into the pipe, and we even thought luck was on our side. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Oh my gosh, we're fucked.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him down.
Lenny, calm the fuck down, man. We got this.
Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child. That was our fault.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible for this team. I was the one who failed to protect them. I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Oh, shit.
Hey, don't be reckless. Traveler, please talk some sense into him.
What else can I do, bro? What you
I
mean?
simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to
Oh
get them
my!
back.
I just remembered their backstory. When he said again, I was like, wait, she got abducted before? I was like, oh yeah, back when they were like younger. Okay, let's go help him. Let's go help him. What the fuck? She's there all along. Oh my god, evil! I told you.
I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
Wait, she probably freaking heard us because she got freaking millicene ears.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time. Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
She knew it all along.
Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Fucking do it, bro.
These two. As expected, they've already found this place. Oh, they are quite sharp.
Bro, this doctor.
What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people, but I also like playing dumb. I like the feeling of being trusted.
Fucking evil.
Oh my! What's wrong, little one?
I told
There's
you.
no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin.
Can't trust the good doctors.
Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
Bruh.
Wait! Wait!
Hey,
No use, we have to catch up to him!
hey. She was too sus,
He's
bro.
already out of sight!
What the
How is
hell?
he so fast? Let's go head him off at Wriothesley's office!
Hey. Calm down, bro. The trap. Excuse me, guards. I've never been in here, actually. My first time seeing the office. Bro, we're freaking falling into his hands, man. It's all going according to his plans.
Come out and face me, Wriothesley!
Let it calm down, bro. Oh shit, he's hurting here.
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
Yo, man, he's got fire element, your ice, bro. You got time advantage, bro.
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Show us. Where's she at?
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether. Maybe she'll appear behind you right now if you were to turn your head.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, he's probably not looking to attack me right now. All of the hostages are in his hands, and he's even in the mood for small talk. That means Lynette is probably still alive. You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start, so you deliberately aroused the Traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
Honestly, bro, I feel when I first got into Discord, I was like, bro, everyone's using this Discord shit. I was like, bro, it's like there's like so much like stuff. But like once you get like the hang of it, it's pretty thing. Although I try to hopefully also make the channels kind of organizable to an extent. I could probably kind of cut a few channels, to be honest.
There was no need to do so. The Fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
I haven't updated Discord, so I saw the old UI. Damn, for real. Is it? I wonder how different it looks.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right? If you're oh so omnipotent and so in control, why would you need hostages?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Lenny!
Oh, great.
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating
Bro,
with
this
me.
guy's too freaking 1000 IQ, man. He's planned everything. Where's Lynette Fremine?
Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea.
Can she come down?
Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you can't mean you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
So that was an escape hatch. So Child must have escaped then.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. In any case, I will be straight with you. I was willing to play dumb and turn a blind eye, so we had a pleasant few days playing games together here. But once you started focusing on the Forbidden Zone, all of that changed.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine.
Damn.
You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing to guarantee their safety. I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea with me.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a parents' evening.
Oh, good point.
I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are like the bonds of family. I don't see why she would refuse.
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
Oh man, he's just sipping that tea. He's like, yes, all according to plan. All according to cake.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here.
Oh.
If you refuse...
If you refuse? Linney?
Linny!
Why do you have to do this?
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to want to talk. Mr. Fremenet left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. No matter how you look at it, the responsibility for this falls on you.
He's not wrong.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6,
5.
5,
Wait,
2, 1. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
Oh yes, tea. Please wait, can we really not talk about this more?
Yeah, listen to the Traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws.
I want to save these two as well. Grizzly?
Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found?
Oh great, we just gotta spill the beans.
I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request.
Okay.
Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
I can't believe he's asking about the hidden rules. If I recall correctly, if you keep working without any rest during lunch hour on the 3rd day, you'll find a portion of strange meat in your welfare meal. It's a good thing you've already have run through investigation of this. Let's see if I can remember all the clues. I should be able to find an answer if I can piece everything together. Oh yeah, this thing. If you break the hidden rule of the production zone, your welfare meal might contain some strange meat. What happens if you get shit meat? Who will see it if you keep working continuously?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the
Voice
half hour just
lines.
before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that
That
time?
boy Zach, yes, he's back. Voice lines.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real
No,
value
it's
of
not him.
coupons. We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them.
It's probably Sijuin, right? It's either Sijuin or himself.
Fonta's internal reports suggest that
No.
The research notes said that the Melusine race according to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took
Okay,
place
no, it's
because
definitely
the
Sijuin.
We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoner.
This one. Under what circumstances does this strange meat appear?
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time?
What circumstances does this strange meat? Wait, what?
We often see Miss Sijuin
Why does the strange meat appear the way it does?
The research notes said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans. As a result, the Melusines have also... According to Collins, the Pancration
No.
tournament, I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during that time?
Could it be that she prepares the meat, but like it might seem fine to her as a Melusine, but like to us, it's just like, the fuck is this?
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he
Not the
doesn't
Fonta
recognize.
dude.
We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production
We have
zone.
this already.
It seems like she can perceive the general state of a person's health just by looking at them.
I think when she sees it differently, or is it this one?
Fonta's internal report suggest the research notes said that the Melusine race perceived, according to Collins.
Okay,
Pancration
what's the last clue? Under what circumstances the strange... Wait, what? Under what circumstance does the...
The research notes said that the
Why does the strange meat appear? Wait, we have this already.
we often see
Who?
Miss Si-
Under what circumstance? Okay, so this
I've
one.
been told that the infirmary is always empty.
No.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize.
No.
We often see Miss Sijuin
No,
observing
we've
the
seen this already.
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial.
No, we've seen this one already.
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took.
Why? What does the strange... Under what circumstance does the meat appear? It should be this one,
We
no?
often see Miss Sijuin observing
sees
the
it?
prisoner.
What happens? Okay. Wait, these rules don't mix up. Why? Okay, this one
We
has to
often see
be
Miss
this for
Sijuin
sure.
Observing the prisoners at work near the production zone. It seems like she can perceive the research notes said that the
This one, for sure. Under what circumstance does the strange meat appear? It appears when we work.
We often
Who?
see Miss Sijuin.
Under what? Okay,
I've been
so
told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch. But what could Sijuin be doing during Fonta's
it
internal
has to be
report-
this one, right?
I've been told
It
that
has
the
to be.
infirmary
There's
is
no other way.
always empty for the
The
half
Fonta
hour
ones
just
don't make
before
sense,
lunch.
and then this one's the
But
fighting
what could
tournament.
Sijuin be doing during that?
It has to be this. Jesus. Brain blast.
Ah, so that's what's going on. Paimon understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of the production zone.
What the
People
fuck?
are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal.
Yeah, I was just trying to eliminate all the processes. Like, there's no way the Fonta things have to do with anything, but the kind of questions and the info we have is kind of weird, but yeah.
At first, we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared. But in reality, they were all prepared by Sijuin, the head nurse.
Couldn't get Zach to say the case for real, right?
She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijuin visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost.
Oh, so it is edible.
Sijuin has only the best intentions with her surprise gift and doesn't want anyone to find out about what she does. However,
Stamina boost, yeah. Yo, Paimon got the stash. She's in the mode.
unfortunately, Melusines as a race perceive the world differently from humans, and their sense of aesthetics is even more alien to us. The recipients of her lovingly prepared special meals cannot taste the care within and usually just freak out. Are we on the right track?
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intentions correctly as well. It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged.
Also, she is kind of caring. She just has that freaking diabolical evil side if she needs it.
All right, now for my next question.
All right, what's up?
There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
Well, the hidden rules of the Pancreation Ring. I remember if someone tries to support both boxers at the same time, they receive a package the next morning which contains a strange blood-colored liquid. Also done a lot of research on this matter. Let me sift through what I found and come up with the correct answer. What happens if you violate the hidden rule? You get sent some blood in the mail. Who sent the package containing the liquid? Isn't it Font? Okay, this has to be the Fonta part, right?
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed and unpackaged product. But the product has to undergo a trial because even Fonta's own employees have a lot of... According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment as well. The research notes said that the Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of Koopa. We often see Miss Sijween observing the prison.
Okay, it can't be Sijween again. It has to be the Fonta stuff. Let me go try and we call it process of elimination here. Why does the strange blood look the way it does? It's because
Fonta's internal report suggests.
We often
see Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial.
This one, for sure. Why do only those who buy tickets to support both fires receive the package? Because...
We often see According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta...
Yes, this part. Okay, that. And this one is this.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling...
Wait, what? Oh. Did I switch them? Who sent the thing? Is it still Sijween?
According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it. The company must want a return on their investment.
Oh, okay, I get it. I did switch them up. Yeah, so this one is that. And then this one is this one.
The Fonta promoter has been...
I did switch them. Whoops. I think Sijween has a gun because we're starting to get characters with firearms. That'd be kind of... Is that what's in her, like, little heart pouch on her side? That'd be kind of funny, actually.
Paimon gets this rule too now, so there really was nothing to be afraid of. That hidden rule of the Pancration ring is about how, people are not supposed to bet on both boxers at the same time. And if they do, they'll receive a package containing a strange, blood-colored liquid. People get scared when they see it because they've subconsciously begun to associate it with the missing boxer. But really, it's just a bottle of the latest yet-to-be-named and packaged new Fonta trial product. A blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from its own staff, decided to try to trial the product on a smaller scale to see how it might be received by customers.
Damn, honestly, I would not drink that shit. If I looked at it, it's like, the fuck is this? No wonder it doesn't work. I may be a hood about call an ambulance, but not for me. that's Sijween right there.
They came to the fortress of Meropide and offered to sponsor the Pancration tournament so they could push their new product. But the Duke completely refused to even entertain the idea. The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fonta product here. And so, only those who proved their stupidity by being dumb enough to bet on two opposing sides of the same match were selected to receive the drinks.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this mystery to light. Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration with the company.
My bad, bro.
All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
What? We haven't collected enough info to answer that question.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question.
Lynette.
The thought of sparing Lynette and Fremine never even crossed your mind.
Lynette.
You'll pay for this!
Punch him. Punch him.
Ah!
Whoa.
Lenny, are you alright?
CGI?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sijween. That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace.
Oh my... I see you talking about firearms. Bro.
Sijween? Though this gun may look like a toy, It's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Siegeween... You...
Are you his accomplice in all this?
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty.
Yeah, punch the guy who uses his fist first. I know, right?
When Monsieur Nervulette asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. I am merely discharging my duties.
Bro, like I said, you don't trust the doctors, right? Freaking pull us up a gun on you. No hesitation.
But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us?
If you're close with Neuvillette, why not learn a thing or two about virtue from him?
But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulette told me to do. Everything I did, I've done to protect them. Had I not, they would be in far more dire straits right now.
So how come Siegeween looks different from all the other Melusine? I know, right? I'm so confused how this like morphology shit works.
His Grace
Or
knows
anthropology.
it too, right? Your Grace?
Although you know what, if I keep
innocence to them?
if I keep thinking about it too much, then like, you know, it doesn't apply. Does not compute.
My dear Siegeween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some sense into you. What are you talking about? What time?
Take me if you want. Let them go.
I know, right? Bro, I'll do some freaking like magicianry stuff on this. Like, bro, what was your plan?
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. 2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Siegeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You... What are you doing?
I believe I hear footsteps.
Bro, she got enhanced as hearing, bro. She's too good. Gia, welcome. What's up? Welcome back. Or not welcome back. Hello. How you doing today? We're in the Fontiane Archon quest. We're like at the second to last act, I think. We're on act 4. Oh, sorry, I can't get over how Lydia's trying to punch him. I know, right, bro? It's like, bro, honestly, to be fair, he's really worried about his sister, so I get his emotions being super crazy and all, but like, there's no way he's gonna win in a fist fight when his main weapon is a freaking bow. He ain't got no hand-to-hand combat like Risley. Who? What?
Some space, please.
Chlorine? Excuse me? Everyone's here now.
Ah, Miss Clorinde. My door.
Oh, Firm Day. What the hell is happening, bro?
Fremine.
What the fuck? Wait, what? You drank him out from the ocean? Also, good to see you. I hope you're available to summon next update.
Work.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linny. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
These symptoms.
Like this?
It can't be. What?
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone here.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll talk to Clorinde while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
Okay, so I forget her title or like her position, but like she's like the head. I forget her position, but like I don't know what where the deal is here. It seems like these two work together a lot. Try to understand the situation. Okay, yeah. Hello. Lenny's expression looks disgusted. It seems like he'd rather not have Siegeween touch Fremine. Still, he didn't stop her, since it's obvious that Fremine does require urgent medical care. Siegeween examining Fremine very carefully. She doesn't look too upset, which is a good sign. I hope Fremine will be okay.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more. Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Lene, calm down, bro.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
Where's my sister? Oh, she's just taking a nap in the other room. After I tranquilized her. Like, what? Bro, this girl is crazy. She's shooting everyone, dude. Okay, alright. Now, okay. Next update. 4-star. Catalyst. Give her a good. Honestly, bro, at this point, it's too lore accurate, bro. Just start shooting everything, bro. If we got Chlorin, not even Chlorin, I forget what her name is, the new 4-star girl with a rifle. Just give them all guns, bro. She a healer with a gun? Exactly, bro. Imagine her just popping out of the shadows with a gun. It's time to take your medicine. It's time to heal. Oh my gosh, that'd be so fucking funny, bro. Oh my goodness. Yes, please, Holyovers. That'd be freaking amazing. If you can give the one 4-star girl a rifle, you could give her her trank gun. And he's finally begun to stop tensing the muscles on his face. It seems he's trusts what Siegewin just said. Alright. Well, that out of the way. You two, you got some explaining to do. What the hell's happening here?
Look on your face. I thought I made good time on the way back.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Siegewin may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again. How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly.
Okay. I think I got a general gist of this prison here, but I'll let them explain it. I think I get a gist of what's going on here.
I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, you can see how that boy's doing.
Been seeing Genshin stands cope so hard on a free 5-star set by saying Genshin already got 5-star in the form of alloy. Who? I'm just kidding. I mean, I do have her, but like, who? Yo, maybe there is an alloy main out there. I can't say for sure, but you know, nah.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
That's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Okay. Alright, I'm trying to dig in.
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Yo, I don't know why, bro, but all the electro ladies, they just killing it, bro. They just hot. They coping so hard. Some people don't like ratio because hunt is a terrible path. Funny as hell to see. Yeah, man, it's, you know, once again we're comparing the two games, but like, you know, you can't help but compare the two just a bit, but they're two different games, so I get it. But like, it's just like, they're both made by the same company. I think that's mostly where it all stems from, honestly. Yo, man, I'm just glad that even if I was
Are you okay?
somehow gonna roll for Mr. L ratio, that I don't have to anymore. Save me some money, thank goodness.
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Lene, there you are.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too.
I love my C6 cat girl.
Remine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Also, people making me a Honkai Impact and Startle getting a free 5-star. I'll get you hasn't gotten any 5-star. Very. You know, that's just the truth. Genshin players haven't gotten a free 5-star. That's just the truth. What can we say? Are we gonna get one anytime soon? I don't know. Is it gonna be standard? Then I'd pick Daya, but that's just me. I never know. Just love seeing it. Yeah, it's a whole mixed bag of things, unfortunately. Oh, you're right, bro. How are you feeling, bro?
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Throw up the water.
Give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Okay.
The Duke and Clarande are gone. They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
I didn't say Fremine from the sea. Just what happened here. That's why I heard the Genshin community is toxic, or too toxic. You know, there's a lot of things I hear about the Genshin community. I'm not too involved with it, but I hear things, and you know, it's just a whole mess of things. Hi guys.
Could I tempt you with some sugar for your tea?
No need.
Dude, please make Chlorine like after Navia. I will insta roll, bro. She's the electro sword user, bro. Please. All the electro ladies are hot, and she also kind of looks like Akron to an extent. I mean, I do think it's funny because I tend to think making fun of annoying stands. That's true too. Sugar honey iced tea. That sounds like a nice drink. We can't stop talking about. If I keep thinking about food, I'm gonna get hungry. Then you'll hear my stomach growl on the mic. I can't have that happen. If you watch Madagascar, I watched it a long time ago, probably like in school when they just put random movies on for you, but I probably don't remember it, to be honest. Are you going to the infirmary? Okay, let me take my own special elevator. Oh, I see. But was that a thing back in then? I do not remember this. That was in the movie? Man, I don't remember. That's pretty clever, though. Adult joke that kids wouldn't notice. I know, right? That probably is the case. That's why old cartoons are classic for that. Alright, everyone. What's up, bro? Throw it up. Spit it out. Spit the water.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lenny. Lynette.
We're all here.
Where am I?
You passed on, bro.
The infirmary, at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
Alright, now we're getting to the bread of it. Alright, what happened after you stuck into the pipes?
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Okay. We're gonna play? We're gonna play it, aren't we? Yes, I like this kind of shit. Let me play it.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
Huh. Oh.
Where could Master Child be?
Yes. Oh, that's a nice sword, bro. Holy moly. Hold on, how do I... What are you rocking, man? Royal Great Sword. Noblesse. C30? Wow, better than mine. Wow. Alright. I actually don't know what your skills do, to be honest. Let me get this to go.
Frost is coming! Tear!
Oh. Nice. Alright, bro. You got this, bro. You're way stronger than my current Femine. What in the hell?
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Okay, okay. I see you. We're cooking. That bring it up, and then that one's gonna rotate it. Yes, sir. Mega minded.
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
Can I just jump that? I knew it wouldn't be too easy. Or not too easy, but like, so straightforward. Alright. So I recently got Freminate because I did the event that was just live a while back. And yeah, I finally got him. I didn't roll for him. I think he was on, was he on? I think he was on OG banner, right? Or patch 1.1? Or not 1.1, 4.1 or 4.0. But yeah, I got him. Nice, you know. Uh-oh.
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Swan dive. Where's your submarine hat, bro? Come on, bro. Wait, no. Put the helmet on. Put the helmet on.
Frost is coming! Tear!
Oh my goodness, man. This dude rolls with a helmet naturally in the lore. Could give him one during diving? Okay, fine. Interesting. Damn, bro. Child, where you at, man? Where are you swimming this deep?
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in the right direction.
Under the sea.
There are traces here too. I need to keep going.
Under the sea.
Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the?
Oh shit, bro.
My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on?
Turn back. Turn back.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Swim. Swim, bro. Get out. Oh, my HP's depleting. Get out. Get out.
I can't die here. This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater. I have to push on.
Save him. Damn, bro. Honestly, if I freaking almost died from drowning, I would freak the fuck out as well.
In other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak for Monet. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me.
Alright.
Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Lenny?
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Alright, you siblings, you go chillax. We'll investigate.
I'm so sorry, Lenny.
I'm also really sorry, Lenny. I should have been more careful.
Don't say that. It was all my fault. I was the one who should have been more careful. You two were nearly...
If I was stronger, maybe I would have already found Master Child.
No, how can you say that?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What I'm hearing is, we all dropped the ball at some point during the mission, so the responsibility falls on all of us. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right. It's on all of us.
Not me.
Lenny, we understand that you're worried about us, but we're worried about you as well. Please don't blame yourself. We want you to keep your spirits up.
Yeah.
Alright. You trio siblings go chillax. Let me go. Alright, it's time to get an explanation. Even though I kind of get used to the situation right now. Alright, I get the what is happening. I want to know the why. right. Let's hear it, man. Explain this. Explain that. I want some tea.
Excuse me.
I take it Mr. Fremonet's condition has stabilized?
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegeween?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Yeah.
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Please enlighten us.
Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
Daddy is like, all right. Answer anything, and I'll. What do you want to know the most? You, Daddy. It's not like we can make demands. He is bigger than us, dude. This is the pinnacle of man, bro. Traveler, bro. This is the boy. But this dude, this is a man.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals.
Use those ads for anything else. Yeah. Why did you stop them?
Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you?
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremonet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Doctor ratio.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
By this chat, of course.
Me, of course. I paid her good Mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
That's her position, right? I thought she was like, are you working for like the authorities or like, are you like the head guard here? But no, she's just strongest. I would say strongest person in Fontaine, but she's almost the strongest person in Fontaine.
And saving Fremonet was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So the Forbidden Zone really exists.
That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts.
Oh, so you already know, bro.
All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremonet.
She's a lightning user? Yeah, she's electro. I believe in the cutscene in the very first part of the game, part of the update, she uses a sword. So, electro sword user, which is pretty good. Not gonna lie. She was using Iron Sting too, which is quite a niche weapon. And I was like, it could hint towards some, something in her kit. You never know.
infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
She does have a gun too, actually. I think she has a handgun. I think in the cutscene she also does use a gun. That'd be kind of cool if she used both, like sword and gun. You know, that'd be sick.
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
We're here already, bro. We're in the deep end. So tell us.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yep.
Follow me.
Where? Wow.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
What's up, Lash? Welcome to the stream. So, we're on Act 4 currently. We're talking with Risley about the whole truth of the place in the Forbidden Zone. Essentially, Fremine kind of came washed up, almost died, inhaled some bad water. Chlorine's here too. Lindy and Lynette, they're just chilling in the infirmary right now, being a family. And I believe Risley's gonna tell us what's in this Forbidden Zone. Gotta learn the truth about this so-called prison. What's an elevator?
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
Once everyone has taken their positions on the plate, it begins to move downwards. What's in the basement, Aaron? What's in the basement?
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
And that is...
What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone.
Got like 15 minutes left before my break is over. All good, man. Have a good break, dude. If you want to listen to me reveal the truth and play this game, be my guest, bro. Take it easy, man.
Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Depends.
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
I know what's happening here. Or I get a gist of it, man. Oh, it's just me? My team! My Hutao! Oh, no. I don't like this.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Whoa.
Whoa. They all just went up one by one.
What is that in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
What's in the basement? The hell is that? This room is really empty with nothing in here, which is quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room, which looks like some kind of massive sluice gate. Sluice gate? I don't even know what the hell that means.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally.
Oh.
Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
The water pressure.
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea, I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis.
Yep.
Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
Uh-oh.
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
Primordial seawater is continually leaking into the sea.
Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
And if the primordial sea is leaking through, if this gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with it.
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
Oh, that's bad. This whole place is water, bro.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring.
What's that?
It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them, and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves."
Your secret?
And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past. After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Damn.
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Great place for weebs if they had internet and anime. Yeah, this place is like two thing, but now that we see that it's actually trying to hold something down here, do you believe in the prophecy?
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So, as the Duke of Meripede, what are you gonna do about it?
Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
There's another thing? How much crazier shit are down here, bro?
This is it.
Oh, Mewtwo.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
I knew it. They're actually secretly in love with each other.
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
Yo, man, I've saved Mondstadt, Liyue, what else? Inazuma, Sumeru. I think I'm trustworthy.
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontiane Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Ed who?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head, but you're not local, so I guess it's possible for you not to have heard of him.
Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
All right.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
Oh, wait, that's your plan?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Blow it up. I like it. I know someone who would love the idea of some firepower, you know?
Guys, focus! Focus!
Sorry. No more firepower. What?
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Jurier used to be Edmund's assistant. She used to be Jurier's assistant. Gotcha.
Ooh, are they together?
Was that really necessary, Paimon?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Yo, man, it's the best plot point Dojin fan work you can make right here.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
That's how it starts, bro.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Cleewood too? Oh man, Cleewood just loves to come here and start blasting the sea and the fish.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Oh.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Dude. Alright, what you cooking here? What you hiding here?
Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
This is a normal room?
Let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
This is...
What a huge ship?
Oh my gosh! They're doing the Noah's Ark. Oh yeah. You know, I went to church school, so I know this story very well. I even probably watched a movie like this in school also. You know. The Spina de Zula? Wait. Oh shit, you're right.
This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontanian history?
Not much at all.
I'm a foreigner, bro. What you mean?
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty.
Alright, don't finish the rest of the story later today. All good, lads. Take it easy, man. Take it easy at work, bro. Don't work yourself too hard, man. I'll catch you on the flip side, man. Man, you're working like this late? I guess so. Have a good night, man. We'll do Act 2, or not Act 2. We'll do the final act tomorrow. We'll just clear this or keep going until the end of this act, and then we'll say the finale for tomorrow night. I just said it because it thought it was the same type of shit they use as the base. I looked at it too, and it kind of looks like it as well. Like you got the gears and everything, and I was like, oh wait, this does look like the kind of, you know, not Fontanian, the Speed of Derusa theme. Could have graveyard shift, yeah. I was offered that before, but like no, I just couldn't. I think I did do a few later nights, but like no, this is my peak time to game. Fontaine used to be ruled by the Rumerian dynasty.
According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
Yeah, that's gotta be a big ass ship then.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
This is a plan for the ages. Can't you share your plan with everyone?
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. All right, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
Okay. So, question is now, when does shit hit the fan? Because
I'll leave
clearly...
you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
Do I want to tell those 3? He means that my actions now will decide the next step in Lenny's group takes. In other words, if I want to tell Lenny the truth, I must make him understand that we cannot afford excessive conflict right now.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Yes, we will.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
It still does not explain where Child is, unless Child's just chilling, freaking bathing in the water now. But we all know that's not the case. So, guys.
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
Well, yes. I actually prefer coffee, but...
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now.
What?
While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Sejuin.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Are we gonna say everything?
Yeah, he explained everything.
I'm on!
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Feeling better now, bro? You sound confident again.
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Did I tell these guys? I mean, it doesn't really hurt that much, right?
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sejuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
Never mind, he's just gonna myth bust this anyways.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
Wow. I'll tell you if you leave me a that note for us here.
What's more, the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Wriothesley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Wriothesley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Alright, Magic Man, you got it.
You're super smart!
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Wriothesley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
Do I? After some deliberation, you share the information. Okay, fine. We're sharing what you saw. You emphasize now is not time for disputes.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Wriothesley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis?
No.
If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Wriothesley have known that?
I don't trust anything this Fatui person does.
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side? Which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side.
Until when, though?
The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
Wow. Well, you put it that way.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Linny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
I didn't think so either, to be honest.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention it. We can work together again if necessary. Don't mention it. Oh shit, I'm hungry.
Paimon's hungry.
Oh.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
We're family now. Yeah. Big happy family.
I feel like I should try to become someone more capable of helping.
Oh man, you're alright.
You're incredibly helpful. Linny thinks so too.
Yeah, you two are always telling me not to push myself, but aren't you just like that as well?
Because we're family now. Oh goodness, that's the way in, isn't it? All right, everything's going too smoothly here. Something has to happen.
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here.
Don't shoot me, please.
Are you here for dinner too, Miss Sijween? Mm-hmm. And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Please not with the strange meat.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria. What would you like to eat?
We can choose?
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Oh no. Then I'll have the tastiest stuff you have to offer.
Me too! Don't forget Paimon! No problem. Just leave it to me.
I can't ask for like all the food, man. Are you gonna sit with chlorine in them? Oh man, there's a lot of text flying on my screen, man. I wish I could read that super fast.
Delicious.
Amazing.
Paimon's so happy. Paimon wants to feast like this every day. Feeling full yet? How's the food? Delicious.
Exquisite, thank you. Besides the milk, I mean, everything was super delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
Yo, she's too good at reading people, bro.
Sijuin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
It's like, oh, you're not happy? Be happy. It's just voice the freaking track good at you.
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
Yeah, like every single aspect of us.
You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
Damn, Paimon just called out the height.
Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear. Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well? Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Glorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Glorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Glorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger. You were all super considerate and really thought everything through. It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Well, that doesn't make sense at all. It's hard to imagine Neuvillette outside of his office.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Hello. Are you like available to summon next update, please? Bro, it's like an Acheron Sela mix type. Hello.
Glorand!
Ah, it's you two.
How's dinner?
It's all right. Miss Sijuin really put in a lot of effort.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Fremine too. You sure work super fast.
Oh, it was child's play.
Child, get it.
Still, Paimon didn't know even champion duelists could take on side jobs. Oh, and why aren't you eating with Sijuin and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
Miss Sijuin was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
Oh right, she's friends with Navia now, to an extent.
Yeah. First time in a long time.
First time in a long time? So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
In the past, yes. You seem to be enjoying yourselves here.
Oh, this is technically a work trip for us too.
Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
Oh, she's gone. Wow, so people could just ignore her. I forgot about that. Her and Navia are like, I wouldn't say buds, but at least they're on speaking terms. That's good. Once I get Navia, I'll see if there's a voice line for Chlorine. Alright. Let's go to sleep. And wait till shit hits the fan. Not at all. I smell a conclusion coming soon.
So much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
You're getting very sleepy. Yes, I'm also very sleepy. The fuck, Paimon? That was all fast. Wow, she immediately fell asleep.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Paimon, I can't sleep if you keep freaking snoring. Good night, Paimon.
Out of my way! Get out of my way!
The fuck?
What happened? Why is everyone running?
Oh shit.
No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Paimon, wake up!
Who's yelling?
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What's that sound? Paimon, wake up, we gotta get out and see what's going on. Oh shit. Oh shit. I go to sleep for 1 second.
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Bruh.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! Yeah, there you are!
Smash Bro.
Oh, thank goodness!
Quisto and Lavaroon, do you know what happened here?
Go on, bro.
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
Oh.
Lavaroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Oh, thanks, man.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
So that means whatever happened must have been down below. Oh no, the gate's at the very bottom.
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We're getting out here. Go, guys.
Go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Nice meeting you two. Good luck, Smash Bros.
Hey, be careful!
Thank you, Smash Bros.
Attention, please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Oh, bro, shit is hitting the fan. Oh, I went the wrong way.
Attention,
It's this way.
please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Take the stairs, everyone. Oh gosh, this is what I was waiting for. It's like, yeah, everything seems fine right now. Grizzly.
They're here.
Just like I said. You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Oh shit. Woo! Damn. Benefits to be cryo, bro. Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Woo!
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
I'm sorry to say, but Electro ain't gonna help here. I think Crow's the more useful element right now. Ah, shit. Here we go again. Are we free?
Neuvillette, why are you here?
Oh, that was fast.
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
Oh, finally, I can touch the grass now.
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina, and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay, you can explain everything else to me later.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Wait, we gotta protect Farina now? What? Good luck, Neuvillette. What the hell's happening, bro? Oh, yes, I'm free. Prison break. I can touch grass again. Oh, no. Oh, no. I see a bunch of fat tuies.
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry.
Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me. Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
I will protect her with my life. Yes, I'll do my best. She's C2. I can't let her die now. Oh god, we gotta speak to the knave. Awkward.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Hello, knave.
Of course. How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the knave, one of the 11 Fatui harbingers.
You know, I was gonna go make like a callback. I was like, hey, yeah, we've beaten one of your guys before, but you know, she's stronger than all of them, so we're pretty much fucked. So this is the knave, the head of the House of Hearth, and the Lenny siblings' father. She certainly does not seem easy to deal with. Greetings.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Yep, I'll take that seat.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
This feels like a trap. She seems friendly enough, but that can't be all there is to her. The knave is a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious around her.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's pretty good. It's quite tasty, and I think Paimon agrees too.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Oh, is that what Child said? Yeah, sure. Wait, Child should have no reason to have said something like that.
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
I have faith in his abilities.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Farina looks quite nervous. There must be some kind of bad blood between her and the knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette.
I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts, actually.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Paimon!
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirapede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
Paimon! Oh no, Paimon's statement just left us wide open.
The Fortress of Mirapede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But there is also no evidence that he's been injured or killed.
That is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontiane not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the Opera House. Is it something like that?
Yo, man, he'll be back to write his own letter. She's turning up the pressure. I'm not sure if I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least try to distract her from Farina. That sounds good to me, yes.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Farina, calm down.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
Oh no, they're failing down there.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Nuvillette?
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
Alright, time to unfold your true strength, Nuvillette. Damn, okay, man.
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe.
Bro. Excuse me?
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Okay, Hydro Archon, bro. Bro, dude, Blitz the one that gets shit done here, bro.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
For now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke.
These guys seem all really buddy
Anyway,
together.
You've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah, Nua's a badass, bro. Man, if I rolled back then, or if I at least had the, you know, kind of OP dude. You use Hydro Pump.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house.
I think so too.
Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
Traveler, can we say something?
The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Heart have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
Traveler!
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.
Alright, Farina, stand up for yourself.
Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Farina's not acting like her usual self. She's actually seriously refuting the knave's accusations. She means what she says. She's not putting out a front.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
So, was that all a lie, or can she really not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now, but now she's deflated like a popped balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes. Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Farina!
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
Bro, we're just staying silent. We can't interrupt this.
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side.
No.
Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
Bro, we could not say anything in this entire moment. These aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Newlet's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surging primordial sea. But can he really deal with it all by himself? And is Farina being truthful or not?
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
Yeah, she's really trying to take shots at Farina right now.
You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
Paimon, don't you dare. Nate proceeds to change the topic and bring up a number of less significant matters while the emissary it goes by too fast.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
If it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
What?
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Sure.
Paimon's coming too.
Oh gosh, I don't want to walk next to this person. Farina, are you okay?
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something the matter? If there's nothing urgent, then I shall be retiring for now.
I can finally breathe again. Whoa, what the heck? Oh. Oh, I did not know that was that room. I like how we did not even walk this person to his exit. Alright, what you gonna say to us, knave?
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
Whoops.
That's what Paimon thought.
What do you want to say?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
I did not think that's what you want to talk about.
Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? The House of the Hearth is very important to me. You should know that I care deeply about my children.
Mm-hmm. Was there nothing else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
I don't know how trustworthy she really thinks of these kids, but maybe she does? I don't know.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them, especially Linny.
Are you in the market for her mom? I'm just asking. Yo, I don't know, man. Just cooking. I know she's a father, but you could also be the mother, too.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me.
I guess she cares about them to an extent. Freaking Harbingers are complicated, man.
By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Furina?
Mesugaki.
You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the Fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
I...
Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Furina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Well, she's got an eye for that.
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you! You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
My goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Furina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
Furina, you might wanna...
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
Alright. Something seems sus here, bro. Ain't no shot. Alright. I'm sorry to X the doubt here. Okay, I have my suspicions. I'm gonna leave it for later.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Fossil, or I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone.
Oh my, that's why Farina's scared of her, bro. We should have just said something.
Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Eudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article.
Okay, that's my suspicion now, because at this point, bro, at this point...
I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Ridesley.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities.
This is a ship for some people on the Archon Reddit? Wait, what ship? Wait, what? What ship?
Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Eudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Eudex Neuvillette.
Farina and his Harbinger? Oh.
The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the
Really?
fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering. You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
Why don't you say that louder, Paimon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Alright then.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Eudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
How'd you come to that conclusion?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Eudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon. Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface. It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to save themselves. Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
I don't know about that.
You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
Who's she watching then? Because it's not Venti, Raiden, Nahida, or Farina. I don't know at this point. Nouvellette?
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
You okay, bro?
Nouvellette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina.
Maybe ask what happened down there?
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
Okay, it's sealed. But for how long? As for what happened on our side... Yeah, shit hit the fan, bro.
So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you a question? Are you the Hydro Archon?
Permission granted.
You have enough power to force back the primordial sea. Does this mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though. You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
What did you sense in the Fortress of Meropide? Did you manage to protect those that needs to be defended? What did you sense?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
Ah, shit, it's raining. The clear sky suddenly filled with dark clouds. The rain became heavier, light rain soon growing to a downpour. And just moments before, Nouvellette has just mentioned the sense of grief. Thinking back to that legend and what Fremine said, it said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. Oh! Wait, Nouvellette, you can't be...
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The dragon of... what? Huh?
Please do not be so surprised.
Not that surprising anymore, bro. Farina?
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 Nouvellette, are you listening?
My apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the dragon sovereign of water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
What? You're the dragon what?
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret. There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the dragon sovereign of water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood.
Oh, so he hasn't reached his final form yet.
They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
The first usurper seized a part of the dragon's power. Stolen power is the basis of the Archon.
There are 7 elemental Archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
Okay.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meropide? Paimon is a little worried.
Alright, I'll see you later, Nouvellette.
We'll see you another time.
Can we talk to
Take care.
Farina? She's just chilling out in the rain. We're good? No, we're still in Act 4. Alright. Farina? Farina, where'd you go? Wait, what? Is it just sunny all of a sudden now? Hold the phone here. Go back to raining. Oh, there's NPCs here now. What the? You know, I was about to go give credit to this nation. It's like, this is the only one nation where it rains and it's never always sunny. And then I was just proven wrong. Why can't they? Why does all the nations have to have sunny weather and clear? That's just me, though. I mean, it would be more immersive if it wasn't always sunny all the damn time. All right, let's go check what everyone's doing. I mean, everything looks normal here. Nothing happened yet, so this is the infirmary, right? All right, doctor. Oh, the triplets, or the trio.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare teeth cat?
Bro, it's not a suit, man.
Well, well, look who it is.
What's up, guys?
Traveler,
I just talked to
Paimon.
your dad a while back.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely from an A.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clarant in person.
Nice work, man.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She says she hates all of you.
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
Yeah, your dad's quite the character.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
I don't know about that, bro. She's trying to attack Farina. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
Got it.
Huh. That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
That's a good question.
Looks like it, yeah.
All according to Keikaku, bro. I don't trust that freaking girl. You got red X eyes, bro. It's like, I don't know what you're cooking.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Alright. She seems way more lively and talkative a lot now than when we first met her.
We should start preparing that tea party.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm all for it.
Or maybe it's because all three of them are here. The family's here.
I'll help you set it up.
Alright, you three go be a fam together. Who else we gotta talk to? Doctor, Grizzly. I think Lauren's still here technically. I wonder how this. Okay, I thought that. Okay, so I saw that cutscene like a long time ago before, and I never knew what the hell was the deal with it. I was like, man, why is this cutscene so like big and epic? All just to like close this door with some ice and some water, and now I get it. But I thought that was the end of the act, but I guess not. I'm quite curious where we're gonna cliffhanger here.
Siegewing! Traveler, Paimon, you're back! Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
Oh, we're good and great.
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervillette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided.
Did I do anything?
How did Nervillette know that he was needed here? Well, Monsieur Nervillette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced.
Damn.
I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days.
Am I still like a prisoner, bro? Or like, what's the deal, bro?
Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time.
I'm a free domo now, right? I'm not shackled down here anymore.
I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
She wants to experiment on us? What? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Get away from here.
If you can find the time, please stay at the fortress for just a while longer.
Oh, hell no. She want to try to observe us, study us. Risley's office. Okay, we'll go to the office last. Let me check over here. Oh, it's the Smash Bros. What's up, dudes?
You guys are back?
Crystal! Macaroon!
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
I hope not.
Huh? No, not at all.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
Nope.
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
I'm sure the welfare meals must have skyrocketed in quality recently. Your meals will bring all the prisoners to the cafeteria.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
I like these two. These two are probably my favorite NPCs in the jail. Prison mates. Thanks, Smash Bros. Way more friendly than all the other guys we met. Although there was that one like card gamer guy, but we haven't really kicked his butt yet, so we're not friends yet. You have to fight each other in a card game first, then you become friends. That's how that works in anime. All right, Risley, Lauren. Oh, this is the ship room. Oh, hey guys. What's up, couple? Am I interrupting?
Courier, Miss Siegewin told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh?
Oh.
It's you two.
Oh, so attentive.
Junior, Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
Hello there. We're fine, thank you.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
Yeah.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
Oh, good question, eh?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Good job, Paimon. Pressure them.
Not at all!
Dude. Wow. What a ship. What a ship. I mean that ship right there. That one. Not the one. Over here. This looks like an area we can go into, right? No? We interrupting?
Courier, the rumors about us are literally everywhere now. Please do something about it.
But it's not like I caused them by myself. All right. I'll try to do something about it when I can find the time.
Damn. This is so funny. Oh, he's in his office. Alright. I was like, where's this dude at? Bro. Where's Clorin? Oh, boss.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the courts of Fontiane for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewin's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sigewin.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Cloran received lipstick instead.
Oh.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sigewin worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Oh, from me? Well, thank you.
Are these from Sigewin too?
Oh.
Nope, they're from yours truly.
Oh, my man, my champ. Thanks, bro.
You've already wrapped up
Thanks,
your
boss.
work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
Come on, bro. I'm a free domo, man. Come on, let me go.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Oh, is the food covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Wow.
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
I'm a free domo. Let's get out of here.
Your file can't be closed until we've completed your paperwork, so don't forget to come find me again when you're done serving your sentence.
Damn it. I'm almost a free domo. Return to the dormitories. Alright, I guess I'm still here. Fine. Okay. Everything seems to be going way too good again. Like, everything seems resolved to an extent. I feel like this is where the action ends now. Or, I feel like that's what it's going to be like. Ah, yes. My signature prison room. I miss this bed.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners, though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
Feels like we're free.
Being free sure feels pretty special now.
Paimon, is there something you'd like to say?
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true. All right. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
Alright, I'll give you props to that, Paimon.
It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
We're the best adventurers ever.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Hey, being a guide counts.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward.
Playable Paimon? 4-star? When?
Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary.
It's like the perfect line for someone to turn evil to. I know, right?
We should be safe now, right?
Paimon, don't jinx us now as we're about to go to sleep. We'll be fine, so don't worry, Paimon.
Alright then. Good night to you, Traveler.
Good night to you too, Paimon. Oh, how nice. Uh-oh. Child, my man. Oh. All right. All right. Deluge of Wrathful Waters. Oh. All right. Well, looks like I'm a free domo in terms of the prison and the stream. Well, that is Act 4. Everyone, looks like, I mean, I said things are resolving for now, but like, it's gotta pick up soon. Of course, we're not done with it yet. We have the last act in line set up for tomorrow night around the same time as like probably now. If it'll be earlier, then I'll let you all know. Be sure you're subscribed, hit the bell so you're notified when I go live or announce my streams and whatnot. And yeah, and then after that, then Genshin update is live, what, 2 days, 8 hours from now, right? Navia's coming out. We got a lot more stuff to do. So yeah, I'm quite interested to see how this all comes to an end. I have many questions, but also I'm quite interested in how things will go out, because now all these cutscenes make sense to me when I've seen them for like no context at all. But yeah, I'll see you all next stream, or probably tomorrow, same time as now, for the final act of Fontaine. And then got more stuff planned down the coming week, so be tuned for that. I will, let's see, put what kind of song do we got? What's my ending song? What do I got? Wait, this one? No. I think I play this during the start. No. What do we got? What do we got? There we go, yes. Alright, travelers, I'll see you all next time or tomorrow. The final stream for Fontaine's final act. Have a good night, everyone. See you next time. TheDomotaku is out.